Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin and today we are still doing a little bit of 2025 content. I got a comment from Vidya. I know them from Instagram, but they watch me and support me on here as well. Thank you. And they gave the suggestion of talking about what were my favorite palettes that I used in 2025 because I had mentioned when I talked about my most used palettes that it was a lot to rank 124 palettes. So they said, well, why don't you just talk about the most memorable ones or your favorites out of those 124? So that's what we're doing today. If that sounds good to you, keep on watching. Before we get too far into the video, if you have not already, I would love it if you consider subscribing. I upload videos twice a week most of the time, sometimes one if I'm busy, and it's totally free to subscribe, so I'd love to have you back again on the channel for all things makeup. So these are not my most used palettes of 2025. These are just my personal favorites, the ones I like the most. And let me put the disclaimer, these are not 2025 releases necessarily. Some of them are. Some of them are much older than that, but out of the 124 palettes I used all year, these are the ones that stood out as my favorites, the one I like the most. So we're going to go ahead and start with a few that I believe are not available any longer, so I apologize for that, but I hope this is a reminder for you, if you have them already in your collection, to pull them back out and give them some love. Or for some of you, it might be inspiration for doing like a dupe palette or trying to build your own palette with what you have in your collection to get a similar color story. So first up from Adept Cosmetics is the Legend of Ardra. This just is such a cool color story. Purple and green are my favorite two eyeshadow colors to wear if you're new here. So we've got the purples, the swirly shades in the middle are really cool, but what really sends it home for me is the shimmer quality. These are not squishy. Some Adept shimmers are a little more squishy. These are a little bit more dry and sparkly, but they are so reflective. They are not pressed glitters. None of these are. I don't use pressed glitters on the eye. But they give you that glitzy effect as if it were glitter, if that's what you're looking for. But they're pretty smooth texture and small particle size. So this one I think was limited edition, but it is lovely. I think my most recent purchase from Adept was the Flying Fiddles when they were discontinuing that. But there are several like the EBEs and the Emo palette and the Runnel, I think is how you say it, palette. There's a few from Adept I'm missing that I would like to get. I'm just on a low buy right now, so I'm pulling out things from Adept that I already have that I know I love and are my favorites of what I own. Next up, does this brand exist? Do you guys know what's going on with Beaute Cosmetics? Revolution bought them, but like, are they just using their formulas? Are they releasing anything under the BH name anymore? I don't know. This is the Blueberry Muffin palette. She's definitely old. And this is one that I'm thinking I might actually include in my Planning to Pan 26 in 2026 because I have significant dips in some of the shimmers specifically in this one, and even the Fluffy Matte. There's some significant dips that I think I could hit pan in this one. It is just my perfect kind of more cool toned palette. You've got browns that could go maybe a little warmer, but overall with the gray I feel like it's cooler, and if I'm gonna do blues, it's kind of this kind of blues or blues with neutrals. And yeah, the shimmer, like the particles are a little bit bigger. They're more of like a traditional shimmer, I would say, versus like the super sparkly formula of Adept. But this one I just keep coming back to, and it's one of my favorites. Next up from Unearthly Cosmetics, the Weirdos palette. I think this one made it into my favorites just because it's a unique color story in my collection. You can definitely, I feel like, go kind of holiday with this one. Like you can do pink and red and get a nice Valentine's look. There's also red and green for Christmas, but you've got the addition of like that kind of murky chartreusey green kind of color too, that there's just a lot of combinations. And some of these shimmers like Feather, the multi-chrome, you can just go a lot of different directions based on what you layer over which matte, and get some really cool unique color combinations that I think this one just stood out as a favorite because it continues to inspire me to put together combinations that I might not normally. And so when I'm in like a rut or feeling like, oh, it's just the same old, this is one of my favorites to bring out to kind of re-inspire me or think of different combinations that maybe I wouldn't normally. From Electrum Cosmetics, this is the Celestial Witch palette. This is one of my favorites because it is kind of an easy one and done palette for me. I do always pair with some mattes, but it could be any kind of matte. I like to do like a taupey matte in the crease and then put one of these on and then use a darker matte to do like a shadow wing and pop these in the inner corner of the brow bone. They're good for highlighters. One shade all over the lid. I think Cosmic Power and Moon Magic, these two shimmers are my most used because they're a little bit more neutral, but I definitely have used all of these. Cosmos is probably my least used just because it's a little bit of a deeper one and it's more blue. I don't gravitate to as much. But Electrum shimmers are just out of this world, another level of multi-chrome if you have not used them yet. They are super finely smooth milled texture. Like there's not a lot of chunks or texture dimension. It's like a smooth kind of a formula. But that one is just a really nice, like I said, favorite to grab and do a one and done kind of look. From Fantasy Cosmetica, the Rogue palette. Again, we've got green and purple, so part of it's the color story for me because those are my favorite two colors. But these shimmers too, much like I said for the Weirdos palette, you can layer in different ways. Even though this is only a 9 pan, you can get a lot more versatility than maybe you would think, because if you layer Trickster over a purple versus a green versus a blue, it looks so different and it brings out the prominent color, witch prominent color, a little bit different in the duochromes up here. This is more of the squishy formula that some people complain that they have issues with creasing. I personally don't have issues with that. I use eyeshadow primer every time I do my makeup and I don't notice a lot of issues with that. I mean, if you're wearing your makeup like 11, 12 hours, I feel like a lot is going to crease. Like it's just only going to last so long. But if you're wearing it 8, 9, 10 hours, like for me personally, your lids might be more or less oily than mine. This one doesn't crease with the squishy formula, but this is one of my favorites from Fantasy Cosmetica. They might still have some left, but if you're interested in this one, I would look now because I do know they're not bringing it back once it sells out. So if there's any left, now's the time. Otherwise, it's kind of a speak now or forever hold your peace. Oh, this next one kills me a little bit because it's from Titanium Foxes and you can't currently order this brand to the US because of the tariffs. So I made a purchase of 3 palettes. This one, Grackle Chat, and oh, I'm not remembering the third one, Poppy Storm. But Poppy Quiet out of the 3 is the one that made my favorites. It's a lighter color story and you can certainly get depth with the black, but I don't know, this one is just like a very Fae Fairy-esque to me kind of color scheme. The shimmers are so cool, again, very finely milled. Well, okay, I'll say they have a mixture. Like this shade is very finely milled, but maybe you can see this one has a little more textured of a formula. It's got multiple different shimmer formulas in it, but they are some more uniform of one color, some there is a flip where it's like a duo or a multi-chrome in some cases. But again, this one I just have not run out of combinations. There's so many different things to layer and pair and get different end results that I just don't tire of it, and I keep pulling this one out as a favorite when I'm, again, in a rut, bored, don't know what to do. That's a favorite to go to. Okay, now a few newer releases. They're not like brand new, but ones that are definitely available. From Bella Beaute Bar, the Vamp palettes. We've got purples again, but purple and red together, guys. Like before this palette, I don't think I did that a lot. Fire combination. Bella Beaute Bar, I love that it's magnetic, all of their palettes, but like this shade, Undead, it is so unreal. These are more of a textured shimmer. They're not as smooth as some of the others. I personally like texture more. I feel like it looks more dimensional, like multiple shades versus one smooth shade. Just looks like one shade. but that's just my opinion, my thoughts, my preference. I go to a school, not I go to a school, I work at a school, let's do that, where the school colors are red and white. So I've done some like multiple all red, like Spirit Day, Game Day kind of a look with this one. So it's a favorite for that. I love this black that has red shimmers in it. You can't really see the shimmer a lot once you go in the eye, but it just is very cohesive, and I like that there's some cool tones in here too with this gray, and this is like a blue gray. I love doing a navy shadow liner. That is so cool to me. So just, yeah, formula and color story in this one are amazing. And I could say the same for the next one, which, by the way, I should have said this at the beginning. This is not a ranking, right, of like least to most favorite. These are just all favorites in no random, or yes, in a random order. Sorry, my brain is not braining today. These are random. They're not in any specific order. The last favorite from Gourmande Girls, Frozen Kiss. I think this is my favorite palette of the ones I own from them so far. We have just like the Adept, this kind of cool swirled around color, but I have really been loving, how do I say this? Buca Neve? I don't know. This shimmer right here. It's really kind of like a weird taupey purple. I don't have anything else in my collection like that, but I love that this is colorful, but it's like muted colorful, which to me is at my job more wearable during the day versus a party or going out or something like that. Again, that's just me and my makeup philosophy, preference, whatever you want to call it. If you want to do bright neons to work and your job is cool with that, go ahead. I would get comments, I know, and sometimes I still get comments even with the muted color. They're not warranted, but you know, people are people. So yeah, I recently did a look that was really dramatic, featured around Blue Star, and I did like a midnight icy grunge kind of a look. That's going to be coming to Instagram soon. If you don't follow me, I've got all my other socials in the description below. But this one I think is a favorite because, like I said, it's just such a unique shimmer in my collection. Ice crystals too. I don't know if you can see, but there are multiple different shades all kind of mixed together in that pan. There's like gold and green and purple. It's just so cool. I am always a sucker for cool embossings too, which Gourmande Girls does a great job with. Yeah, and I love that it's like kind of some pastels, but then some of these are just, like I said, really muted colors. That is my vibe. Absolutely. So I think that was 8 palettes, I want to say. Those are my favorites of 2025 of what I used. I would love to hear from you in the comments below. Do you have any of these? Do you like any of these? Or what is your favorites from the past year that you used from your collection? Thanks so much if you made it all the way to the end of the video, and I hope to see you again on the next one. Bye!